Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the major economic indicators coming out this week. The ZEW index in Europe, retail sales in the US, the CPI in Britain. But all of that may well be trumped by new developments in US politics. This is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research here at FXPRIMUS, bringing you my Week in Focus. There's no escaping US politics. US politics was the driving force behind the markets last week, and it will continue to be so this week. There are also a number of important central bank officials speaking. Against this, the indicators coming out might not matter that much. The major data out from the EU includes today's industrial production figures and Tuesday's ZEW survey and third quarter EU GDP. The ZEW survey is expected to be higher, which could be supportive for the euro. But next month's survey will be much more important as investors try to gauge how Trump's election affected sentiment in Europe, if at all. The pace of growth in the third quarter, meanwhile, is forecast to have been the same as in the second quarter, which suggests the GDP data might not have a major impact on markets. In the US, the key data point is retail sales on Tuesday. The rate of growth of headline retail sales is expected to be unchanged, but the retail sales control group, the figure that feeds into the GDP calculation, is expected to be higher. Industrial production is also expected to accelerate, as is CPI inflation. Now, if all the data comes in as forecast, it would be likely to boost the dollar. Britain announces its CPI on Tuesday, employment data on Wednesday, and retail sales on Thursday. The data are generally expected to be positive for the pound. Inflation is forecast to rise further, particularly at the wholesale level. Unemployment should stay steady, and retail sales are forecast to increase. The good news for sterling comes as the market changes its view of the pound. Many investors now reason that Britain has already had its shock, while Trump's presidency may embolden the anti-euro right on the continent, or where several countries go to the polls in the next several months. Some investors have taken to selling euro sterling to express this view. In any event, U.S. politics are likely to determine sentiment more than the data this week. The U.S. House of Representatives will vote on a new speaker on Tuesday. The House leadership is crucial for U.S. fiscal policy because Congress has to pass any budgets. The current speaker, Republican Paul Ryan, will probably be re-elected, but you never know these days. President-elect Trump will also meet with Japanese Prime Minister Abe on Thursday. That should give us some idea of what he has in mind for the country's major international alliances. Finally, investors will be listening for rumors about who is getting what cabinet post in the new administration. If Trump chooses appointees for their ideology rather than their competency, sentiment in the markets could change quite quickly. This is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research at FXPRIMUS. Get more market insights on our education pages and turn your trading ideas into action with FXPRIMUS, the safest place to trade.